Hello, 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 everybody. My messy back room, don't mind it. Welcome back to our question and answer. Yes, we've done some new things and kept some old things on the channel, so let's get started. If you do have a question that you want submitted, feel free to email me, comment in a video, find me on Facebook or Instagram. All right. How do I know how many hours I worked as a 1099? So, 1099s either pay by talk time or available time. If it is talk time, like a company through LiveOps, they do automatically keep track of that, but you can get an app on your phone to do that as well. I don't know which app people use because I've just kept it written down. And you should try to talk 45 minutes out of every hour that you are doing talk time that's paid by the minute. If you are paid by the hour, obviously between this time and that time, you get paid. So that ain't too bad. Okay. What are transferable skills? So a transferable skill is a skill that a stay-at-home person, whether it's a mother or father, use to demonstrate they have skills that are required for a job they're applying to. For example, budgeting, cash handling, time management, interpersonal skills, de-escalating angry people, juggling schedules. These are all skills that could be used for a customer service position. If you are in sales, feature benefit close, acknowledge feature benefit and close. So we will talk a little bit about that at some point in the future. If you Google transferable skills and work from home, you will definitely come up with a lot of examples. What can I do about health benefits for 1099? So go to the Affordable Care Act, the Obamacare website, and if you are picking a silver plan, that is a plan with subsidies, just make sure that your doctor is included into that plan as an in-network provider. We're going fast on these questions. Okay, taxes and 1099. So we're going to preface this by saying I am not a tax professional. However, I use TurboTax to do all the taxes in the household. I am in the state of Texas, which does not have a state income tax, so I only pay federal taxes. Out of every $100 made, I hold back $30 for taxes. Now, you can use QuickBooks Self-Employed, and that will keep track of taxes for you on a quarterly and annual basis, as well as import into TurboTax. I highly, highly, highly recommend doing it that way. Otherwise, you can just pay somebody at H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, anywhere else that you get your taxes done at. I want a non-phone job, but my data entry skills suck. I got this a couple of times, so I wanted to address it. There are free typing tests online. They're 1 minute, 3 minute, and 5 minute. Start out easy 1 minute until you get 100% accuracy and around 45 to 50 words per minute. Then do the medium one, which is the 3 minute. Again, you want that 100% accuracy. You do want 40 to 50 words per minute, and then do the hard. Now, you can also Google alphanumeric, ALPHA, and as a Nancy, UMERIC, data entry skills, and that'll be both numbers and letters in that one. Okay, why do you dislike Arise so much? I do. There's a couple of reasons. The first thing is, I understand we're all out here to make some money, but you shouldn't be doing it on the backs of others, so to say. So, there are two ways you can join the Arise platform. Under an independent business owner, IBO, or as an IBO yourself, which you'll have to get an EIN number and do it that way. IBOs charge you to process your paycheck. And they justify this by saying, well, you're in a business and you would pay a bookkeeper. Well, yes, but you're not a bookkeeper. You don't have any certifications to be a bookkeeper. You're literally just using Arise's software to process the paycheck and charging $39.99 a pay period, $59.99 a pay period. If you had a slow pay period, say you went on vacation and only worked 2 days, that would be your check, a good chunk of it, gone to process your check. Then sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes you have to pay for certification. Sometimes you have to deal with multiple background checks. I don't know if that's still the same or not. But processing your paycheck is the big, big thing. You absolutely, positively, let me drink my tea, do not pay someone to process your paycheck. Let's use this as an example. Say you come to Becky. You say, Becky, I hear you need a house sitter for 3 weeks. You're going to pay $15 an hour. Okay. At the end of that trip, I come back and we're like, hey, $15 an hour. You work 10 hours a day, 7 days a week. There you go. I don't charge you to write you a check. I do not charge you to hand you cash. I do not charge you to send PayPal, Cash App, or Zeno, or Vimo, whatever. Zelle. I don't charge you for that. We are, doing our own thing. People who use the bookkeeper analogy, they're not bookkeepers. So therefore, they shouldn't be getting paid. Now, the hard thing is, if you're under an IBO and you're like, this sucks, Becky, I'm going to go out on my own. Arise has made some people actually have to have their IBO release them, which they don't want to do because you're $39.99 a check, $59.99 a check. They're making money off you, so they don't want to release you, but you can't open up another account because you're under that IBO. So yes, Arise sucks, monkey. Yeah. Okay. Weekly versus bi-weekly pay. I love them both. It's a little easier to budget with weekly pay to me because I would just pay my bills once a week. But I understand that can be a payroll hassle to some folks. But, having that money, make sure that you get all your bills paid. When you usually first start a job and it's bi-weekly, you could end up working 3 weeks before you get that first paycheck and maybe rent's due. So if you have pay every week, then you're paying your bills every week out of that, even if it's small amounts. And a lot of that has to do with your self-control as well. But for me, I do like the weekly pay, but I am used to bi-weekly myself. Well, guys, thank you for sitting with me. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.